What's up, guys? So we're moving right along here, and the Dumbat is gone, corrupted by the Wa, and now Simon and Catherine have to find another way into the abyss. So we're gonna get into this air duct and do the long crawl to the next area. Now this next area does have a new enemy, a much harder enemy, kind of a pain in the butt. He's blind, but he's very sensitive to sound, and if you look in his direction, he'll come running. There's also things kind of scattered around the floor in the hallway. If you walk into it, he'll hear you and come running. But first there's a puzzle that we have to get through on the computer before we get into his area, which is another puzzle that can be annoying and time consuming, but I have it memorized, so you guys can just do what I do and you'll get through it pretty quick. So here's the room. We're going to use the Omni tool and listen to dear old Catherine again.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber in Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound useful.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
Alright, so when Catherine shuts up, we're going to plug this in.
You didn't know how to get us on?
Use this computer. Now what I do is uncheck all these, because what this does is erases all the memory and you can start from scratch. And just recheck the ones I do. If you're stuck on it, you can pause the video and just see the ones I did, and then once that's done, we're gonna go to next and go into the next part of this.
Try loading a dummy scan. Shouldn't be that difficult.
Upload the dummy.
I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real Ark.
And then once you start simulation, bring it down to about 5%, and then when it's on dummy, pause it. Right there, run it, and we are done with this computer.
Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your...
Now while Catherine is yapping, we're going to open this up, go in here, because we need to go in here to get Catherine to open up the door and let us out of this room.
Maybe there's a big scan somehow. We need to figure this out before we...
And being in here, we will find out information on our protagonist, some gruesome details about Simon, and it's kind of an important part of the story. So if you don't want to spoil, or if you don't care, this would be a good time to skip this part, or not, it's up to you.
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen? Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard Cortex chip for robots, including the data reader and the OcuTorch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No, hold on, back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the Cortex chip is good news. That means we can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
So there you go. We just found out we are a half-dead female human being and half robot.
Yeah, we should get going.
So head over and grab the Omni tool,
No, that wouldn't work.
and we can finally get out of here
Good. I prefer to travel light.
into the next area and take on the enemy.
Take me with you.
Now in the next area, we want to get into Brandon Wan's laboratory. Remember him from the last video, he was part of that puzzle. And what we want to do is head over to the back lab to the left. Don't worry about the enemy just yet. You can just kind of sprint back there, which is what I'm going to do. And we want to unlock Brandon Wan's lab. And we can only do that through the computer. What you're going to do is lock one room and then unlock his. You can't unlock his room without locking another room first. So his room is the only room locked on there. It's easy to see. So we kind of backtracked a little bit, and we're going to follow the blood trail here to his lab. That's how we find it. And here's Brandon Wan, and he's seen better days. There's good old Brandon. So we're going to take his chip back to that lab we were just in, to that computer, and we're going to update his chip. And there's the enemy. So go into crouch and sneak back to the lab. And if we don't update this chip, it won't work on the elevator. So that's why we have to do this. But once we go into this lab, all the lights are going to go out in this hallway. So it'll make things a little bit more difficult. There it goes, lights are out. So just place the chip in the terminal, use the computer, head to key control and update it, and we're done with this. Grab the chip, and we're going to go back out to where that blood trail was. And just before Brandon Wan's lab is the elevator where we need to go. But first we have to sneak past this enemy, and sometimes he's right here to the left, other times he's down here to the right. I got lucky. He was nowhere to be seen. I know he's close though, because I'm seeing the static on the screen. But I did not see him on this run, so I know he's close though. Can hear him obviously. Well, once we get out, we're going to see the light to the left. There's some blood. That's where we need to go. There's the elevator. We're going to put the chip into the terminal here. Pull one lever up, another lever down, and then close the door. And when the light comes on, we can hit the button and get into the elevator. And I kind of think he's behind me, but he wasn't. So when you get in here, you're going to hit the button for maintenance, and we are done with this enemy for now. So what's going to happen now is everything's going to go dark in the elevator, and there's going to be a hatch on the floor of the elevator that we need to drop out of. And it's a long drop, but it won't kill us. And we'll pick up things in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.